Good morning. Can I have your mark sheets, please?
Thank you.
I'm Gillian Crossan, and this is John Davey.
And you?
Now, what's your name?
My name is António.
And where do you come from?
I'm from Portugal.
Thank you. And what's your name?
I'm Gali,
Where do you come from?
from Russia.
Thank you. Gali, do you work or are you a student?
I'm working
What do you do?
in the office as administrator.
Thank you. Antonio, do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student.
And what do you study?
Now I'm studying in CAE school, in the language school in Girton, in Cambridge.
Thank you. Antonio, do you think that English will be useful for you in the future?
Yes, it's very important for me in the future because in the future I will study to tourism and hotellery, and I think English is very important for all professions, and for me especially is very important because in the hotel I speak to English fluent.
Thank you. And Gali, which do you prefer, the morning or the afternoon?
I prefer the afternoon
Why?
because I'm not a morning person at all.
Okay. And Antonio, what's your favorite type of music?
My favorite type of music is rock. I listen to music every day, and I like listen to music.
And Gali, what did you do yesterday evening?
Yesterday evening, I had my bootcamp class. Yeah, and after that, I was cooking for the next few days prep meal.
Thank you. Now I'd like each of you to talk on your own about something. I'm going to give each of you a photograph and I'd like you to talk about it. Antonio, here's your photograph. It shows people having breakfast. Gali, you just listen. Antonio, please tell us what you can see in the photograph.
I see in this photograph two girls. One has blonde hair and stay happy, and the other stand brown hair. It's breakfast and many kind of fruits, to tents and good weather, stay in the camp, many trees, and maybe staying holidays, and stay in happy, and the conversation is friends.
Talk about other things in the photograph.
One girl have a blonde hair, has gray t-shirts, and the other have many kind of colors with the shirt, and
Now, Gali, here's your photograph. It shows people on bicycles. Antonio, you just listen. And Gali, please tell us what you can see in the photograph.
On the photograph, I can see two people, woman and man. They are on bicycles and they stopped in the middle of housing estate. It looks like they just left their house and they may be deciding where shall they go for the ride. The woman wearing a jumper, dark trousers, a hat, and the man wearing yellow trousers, dark hoodie. He has beards and a ponytail. I like the lady's bicycle. It's purple. Even the basket is purple as well. Looks like it's different country, not in England, because the signage is the other side of the road, left-hand side, yeah. It's sunny day. Maybe it's closer to the evening because there's the shadows of the bicycles.
Thank you. Now, in this part of the test, you're going to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. I'm going to describe a situation to you. A young man enjoys reading books about people with interesting lives. He's looking for a new book to read. Here are some books he could read. Talk together about the different books he could read and say which would be most interesting. All right? Now talk together.
In my opinion, the young boy interesting for this book to talk about the football, because actually many young boy interesting for the football, and for example this book talk about the music, and many people like music and the type of music.
I think the boy might be interested as well in pilots, and because nowadays everyone loves to travel. Space, this is quite unusual. Yeah, someone going to space. I think, yeah, he might be interested in this. I wouldn't say he's interested in cooking or teaching.
Maybe he interesting for the space. Talk about the space because see a star, and maybe he's interesting to see the planets, and maybe he interesting for the space, but not the lessons, because the lesson maybe have other interesting subjects. The woman, man he likes. Maybe I think the space or the talk about the football. What do you think?
I don't think he might be interested in music. Yeah, I agree with you on the football, but music, no, because I think more girls might be interested in music.
Maybe he interesting this music because maybe music all the young people listen, and maybe he has a favorite band or favorite type of music. Maybe he interesting for the music book.
Thank you. Antonio, do you like reading books about people with interesting lives?
Yes, I like reading, and I like reading about the people. The have a good life, and sometimes is experience for me, because sometimes I have questions to my life, and why I not do this, or why I not stay in this place and others. And yes, I enjoy to read books about the people.
And
Gali, when was the last time you went to a bookshop?
Last time I went to a bookshop, that was in December.
Why?
I was on holidays, and I wanted to try to read different book on a plane on the way back. Yeah.
Okay. And have you ever bought a book as a present for someone? Talk together.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have most of the time, I don't know why, but I buy people books. Previously, I bought the travel book, and
yeah, maybe for me, in my opinion, it's very important. The people, and all the people like reading book, and maybe it's very important like a specific book or the long time or the short time, because improve your culture or it's very easy to learn, etc.
And do you prefer reading on a screen or reading printed books?
I prefer actual printed books.
Yes, me too, because it's very easy. For example, I don't understand this page, and you have a material in your hand, and you see the. I don't understand this part. Another part I read, and in the screen sometimes it's very difficult because you have many work to go for this page. And
Yeah, as well, I think for the screen it's worse for the eyes, so the actual book is better for the eyes.
Yes, I agree with you.
And do you think people will still read printed books in the future?
I don't think so. Nowadays, this technology is far away than it was even like 10 years ago.
Yes,
So.
yes, I agree with you. The technology now it's
Moving so fast.
yes, moving so fast, and maybe in the future the people read the book with the computer or the telephone or iPhone, wherever.
Thank you. That's the end of the test.